you know, like she doesn't even not diplomatic, not 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 like royalty, but she looks like she belongs in like an alchemist's lab or something like that. Like she even like has spectacles and all that. It like has like a satchel full of stuff that you don't know what's in there. Goddesses knows what's in there.
So some sort of
Yeah.
professional scholar.
Yeah.
Does she look like? Does she look like Luca, if I remember right?
What you say?
Out of the game, does she look like Luca?
Luca?
Luca from Chrono Trigger.
I don't play
The
Chrono
scientist.
Trigger. Does she have these?
Big spectacles, small.
Yes. What you're describing.
And I ask her, what evidence do you have to suggest that we could beat him through this without using the heart? Do you have a lead that could help us?
I have a lead if the council is so willing to go into recess while I talk to these fine gentlemen for a moment. The king nods and says, I'll allow it. Samantha turns to you guys. I'll be waiting here. I don't really care to hear about this. And she goes on her phone, like she always does, all the time.
Could I, before we leave, could I peek at her phone just to see what she has on?
What has on her phone?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, looking at her phone, I mean, seems like some kind of communication with somebody. Like you see like someone's name, like someone like a name you've never seen before.
I like to look at it to see if we could see it. If I could see it.
All right.
Perception.
Sure.
Oh.
That's funny.
Wow. All right. Yeah. So
with one look, I see everything. Oh, that's good.
So you see like a name. It says Alexandra. Alexandra. I didn't mean to mumble that.
Alexandra. Thinking to myself. Again, can't see the importance of that name now, but
later.
I'll keep that in mind in the future.
So the small elf girl says, "Are you guys coming, or are you just gonna stand there looking stupid?"
I suggest we follow.
I run after her. I'm not stupid.
She runs away. She goes, "Yes, you are."
Intelligence check.
Wow, never mind.
I shouted some random history fact some obscure fact that no one else would really know.
Did you know that? Did you know that something dark side? I couldn't think of a fact off the top of my head. So you chase her, which is strange that like a huge half orc is chasing this small and meek elf.
To be fair, she told us to follow her, and then she started running. I just ran to catch up.
into a room with a bunch of alchemists and equipment, and she's like she goes up to a table with some papers. You have a history of papers, and says, "So you want to know my proof that we can use the heart for good? You don't believe me?"
I'm interested.
Again, you must have had some facts and evidence in previous lores or things that the gods must have gave this world to help in its dire needs.
Well, she starts looking through her papers. She goes, well, not too long ago, I was researching some things on the gods, like I do,
Mm.
and I found that with the power of the heart being controlled, we can possibly maybe just take away the powers of anyone deemed too strong, too powerful.
Mm. True. But power like this always comes at a cost.
Yes, that is true. But don't worry, like I think maybe, hopefully, we can control it.
I'm gonna roll a religion check to see if we can control the heart.
Oh boy!
I'll assist him.
All right, let's see where this goes. Oh boy, why? How? I mean, looking back through somehow, I don't know how you figured this out. Maybe
He read a book once.
you read that
A
one.
child's book, a
You read
children's book.
that one book that one time.
it
That
was written. It was written.
And the
one day.
cleric read that other book. With those
That-
two books together.
with those two books combined, you were able to see that. Notice, like from some texts, that the powers of the goddesses have been granted to people before, and controlled and used properly can do the things that this little elfin girl is saying. Good job, Courtney. Like it's like these last two sessions have been your sessions.
Just wait until we actually get into a fight.
Oh
Where our
boy.
lives are hanging the bounce.
He goes, so do you want what so
Do you have a location on the, say, a religious area that coincides with this artifact?
I mean, she says
Looking through the pages with her as I try to know my knowledge of the religions back then.
well,
Probably.
looking through the papers, you notice that there's some mentions of a temple, like unknown. It's unknown where it is, but there are some mentioning of it that can that talk about and back up this claim, and have been used in the past to do such feats. There is
Any
no.
Oh man, we can sure try, and there's precedent.
is there any specific clue or specific telltale sign of the area that it was in? Geography, nationality, or the people in that time?
Like looking through a few more papers, you start to get a little bit more information on on geography. It says like in some of the papers, it starts describing an area of like a few mountains, like a mountainous area. Feel free to look.
Is this written in Elvish?
What you say?
Is this written in Elvish?
No. This is luckily it just happens to be written in the comic.
Common is a pretty common language.
Thank you. Yes, it's written in comic.
I like to, well, again, I like to visit the local churches that maybe a sect might have known intelligence, or at least common scripts of that, showing that it did have that, or just to say that there's mountains, could be from that, or who was the author of this book?
Author of the book.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't. I mean, it's not a book. It's just like some papers scrambled around.
Mm.
Like
I
it
do
seemed
recall
like it was
just a
ripped
few
out of.
minutes
Like it
ago.
was ripped out of. What you said?
I recall that there was someone a few minutes ago who was saying something about proof that they could use the heart for good. You may potentially have information of this variety. We were speaking with them.
To the one elf girl.
Yeah. That's who we talked to. And
The answers may be on their way.
So the elf girl whose name you guys have surprisingly still not asked her yet. You guys have a history of not asking names.
Well, if there's some attack on the city and she survives it, then we'll ask her questions.
All right.
That's when everybody gets a name.
So she goes, so what do you guys think? You back me up on my theory?
It's a lead.
I'll pat her on the head and say it's a good idea. Well, let's go talk to Samantha.
As you pat her on the head, you feel something cold coming from another room. You don't know what it is, but you just feel it. I'm talking about you, Cutman.
Well, as we all know, everybody who has their head pat survives, so we might as well ask her name now.
All right. Yes, her name. She goes, my name is Sperry, not like the company. I want to make that clear. I hate Sperry's. Damn it, I'm streaming. I shouldn't have said that. She goes, my name's Sperry, and your guys' names? Idiot 1, Idiot 2, Smart Guy.
And James.
And James.
Darheart.
James and... I just missed this.
Do you know where I could get something to drink, Barry?
No, I don't drink.
I said, well, again, you need some to liven up your life, lass. A little bit of...
Oh my god, when did he take a drink?
Actually,
That's a secret, Cap.
That's a secret.
Alright, well. He goes, I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, what? Are you under 200 years old?
No, I just don't drink.
Need some more livelihood in your life, girl.
I'm good. So, are you gonna help me convince the council of this idea, or are you just gonna keep talking about drinks? And how did his voice change? How did he do that?
Just work things.
I shrug, magic.
She looks closer and goes, I might want to examine him. Figure out how he does this.
Laddie. But again, I take a little swig of my little friend here in a little flask.
And it begins.
Again,
it's a whole separate journey.
I'm not that shit-faced. I can tell the difference between that and that. And again, if I drank too much, I could tell the difference. But again, the afterwards of the loneliness when I wake up from that.
Did anyone understand a single word he just said?
I understood all of the words in isolation, but not strung together in a sentence.
Remember intelligence check to figure out if I knew what the words were?
Sure. Apparently so.